A black woman's biggest hair problem is that they think their hair is a problem. Hi, my name's Sawyer, and for as long as I can remember, I have been biracial. This for me means my dad is white and my mom is black. I grew up in a very predominantly white suburb. On top of that, I attended a Christian school where I could not name to you one teacher that wasn't white. Now, being in that environment and growing up, it's hard not to notice the differences between you and your classmates. For example, they were all very athletic. I was not. They all loved Friends. I didn't get it. Oh, and they all had the most incredible hair. Seriously, their hair to me looked like they just stepped out of a Pantene commercial. And I was so jealous. They didn't have to worry that at nap time they'd wake up and there'd be a dent in the side of their head. And they didn't have to worry when we played with water that their hair was going to frizz up and embarrass them. I was so jealous. All I wanted to do was fit in. It was picture day when my mom sat me down and started to straighten my hair. It took hours and I had tears running down my face. But it was all worth it because when I looked in the mirror, I gasped. I had done it. My hair looked like my classmates. I was finally going to fit in. I remember how excited I was when I went to school. But it was humid that day and my hair instantly frizzed up. I was so embarrassed. So I got my hair relaxed. For those of you who don't know, hair relaxer is super popular in the black community. A relaxer is a type of lotion or cream generally used by people with tight curls or very curly hair, which makes hair easier to straighten by chemically relaxing the natural curls. The active agent is usually a strong alkali, although some formulations are based on ammonium thioglycolate instead. Hair relaxers started my journey of chasing an unattainable beauty standard. I no longer looked at my natural hair as beautiful. If I didn't have my hair straight, I didn't think I was pretty. I viewed my hair as a problem I needed to fix. I thought people wouldn't accept me with curly hair. And sure enough, I started to not accept myself. History lesson time. Way back when, African hairstyles were a way for tribes to communicate things such as wealth, if you were single, and what position you held in a tribe. When Africans were taken from their tribes and brought to America, white slave owners demanded that their hair be shaved off. They referred to it as cotton, thus beginning the idea that a European beauty standard was superior. Okay, history lesson over, but it's sad to think that people are still suffering from this narrow idea of beauty, and that black women are basically born with the understanding that something is wrong with their hair. Stories of people facing discrimination in schools or their workplace are constantly surfacing on social media. They are essentially being punished for wearing their hair naturally. Think about it this way. Imagine being banned from class because you have brown hair. The only way to change it is to dye it, but dyeing it is expensive and can lead to breakage. Now think about this. Did you change your hair because you wanted to, or because you were pressured to? And if you don't change your hair, what kind of message are you sending to the rest of the world? This is the struggle black women face today. It's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of situation. And don't get me wrong, I have the utmost respect for those who choose to straighten their hair. But the societal pressure to straighten your hair needs to stop. But how can we do this? The stigma is so deeply ingrained in our society that it's hard to know where to start. And dismantling this problem, in my opinion, looks different for everyone. Personally, I took part in something called the Big Chop, where I cut off all of my damaged hair and let my hair grow out naturally. By cutting my hair naturally, I am able to begin to learn how to love myself again. But changing society's view on black hairstyles and hair is something we all need to work towards. Encourage television shows, especially TV programming, to feature black women of all hair textures. Put photos of girls with black hairstyles such as dreads and afros and box braids in ads and in our textbooks, showcasing them as strong and powerful, beautiful women. Stop the use of the word nappy when referring to a black woman's hair in a negative manner. And continue to call out people who perpetuate dangerous stereotypes about black hairstyles. If we do this, we will move forward as a society, being able to continue to push away beauty standards and become a more self-loving society.